Michael's Pennsylvania Cooking, and today I'm working on applesauce. Nothing special, nothing glamorous, but I want to make up some applesauce. I eat tons of it. It's one of those things I eat with almost every meal, every hot meal anyway, and I love it with macaroni and cheese especially. But I also want applesauce on hand because I want to make apple butter later. The basis for apple butter is applesauce. So it's not like you can have too much of the stuff, right? Apples, what kind of apples you use count. They matter. You want good baking apples that are going to break down well into a sauce and not be as firm or as crunchy. Like eating apples like Red Delicious or Honey Crisp are good eating apples because they're good and crisp and crunchy. You want apples that are going to break down more easily, like my favorite, Macintosh. Macintosh, Wine Saps, Granny Smiths. Granny Smiths are a little bit more tart, but all of them will make decent sauce, but Macintosh is my favorite. So I'm going to prep the apples to get them going. A lot to this. I mean, anybody can do this. I peel my apples quick, and then I have a quarter. You can actually use, I have a Vittorio food mill grinder that I use when I'm doing tons of like tomato sauce, and I've used it for applesauce as well, but I'm not setting that up today. I'm not doing a huge batch. I've got probably about half a peck of apples to do, and so I'm just going to do them by hand. And you can see my quarter does a nice job. This is what I use too when I'm doing a apple dumplings. And then I put it in my food processor and I fill that up, and I'm going to process the heck out of it. Okay, so you can see that my food processor did a nice job. Pretty much I already have a nice applesauce. Look at that. Cheers. See if you can see this. Oh, look at that. Now, the question is, how sweet is it? Oh man, that's really good. I don't add sugar unless I absolutely have to, and these are pretty darn good. So I'm going to add this to a crock pot. This is really nice thick applesauce. I need 5 pints of good thick applesauce like this to make my apple butter. Sauce for home, not being used for apple butter. I'm adding a little bit of lemon juice, acts a little bit as a preservative. I'm going to add some cinnamon because I like cinnamon applesauce. There we go. And then I'm going to pulse this up and sauce it. So you know what time it is. So I've got my applesauce right here, and serving it up with a had some leftover roast beef done in beer, slow cooked in the Dutch, and with some portobello mushrooms and onions, and I made a gravy and got that over some garlic smashed potatoes with some homemade bread. Also, no knead, made in the Dutch oven bread. No knead bread, ready in just several hours. And so, you know what comes next, gotta give it a taste. And see, this is how I like to eat it. I like to eat it with all my hot meals. I always like having something cold with my hot, and I like having it because it's adding a fruit to all the other veggies and meat and all that good stuff. So first, this is the cinnamon and lemon that I put in. Oh man, that's good. No sugar. Didn't need any sugar. So that makes it even healthier. You're not adding sugar, unnecessary sugar. And try a little bit of my beef here, potatoes. So good. So good. Really, so good. Got the bread for a little bit of the gravy. Oh man. But this is delicious. Didn't take that long to make. Like I said, what I didn't keep out fresh, preserved. Here we go. I needed 5 pints for the apple butter, and then I came out with about another 6 to keep out. So that's pretty excellent. So if you want to see how to make apple butter, that's coming up in a following vid. That's the quick and easy applesauce. So remember, this is your quick and easy applesauce. And remember, the kinds of apple that you use make a difference. It makes a difference in flavor, and it makes a difference in how easy it cooks up. This was so easy. I put it in my food processor, or I put it in like the Vitamix. There's nothing to it at all. If you don't have those things, even if you have an immersion blender, cook them till they're soft, which doesn't take long with Macintoshes, and you can use an immersion blender in your pot with peeled, cored, and diced up apples, and get the same result. And I've already shown you how to preserve. So you can use a pressure canner, or you can use a hot water bath. I just usually use a hot water bath. Unless I'm doing a lot. Small batches, though, I just use a hot water bath. So, here we go. If you liked what you saw, like, subscribe, and join me next time here in Helga's Pennsylvania Cooking.